You've got to do something about him. They can hear that. They're recording everything.
Come on in. Party start till 8.
Oh, we're not here for the party, ma'am. We just want to use the phone, get some gas. We'll be on our way to Denver.
You'll be heading into weather up that direction.
Gas is out back. Phone is down the hall. Gentleman's convenience. What takes you to Denver?
Family business. By the convenience.
We're gonna find my dad. He's in the CIA.
Oh, really?
Whoa, this is you?
Yes. Actually, that's after my abduction and before my brain meld.
Oh, dear. Told you this would be educational.
I hate to ask, but that is the menu?
Are you hungry, honey?
Oh, yes. No. Maybe.
Well, we might as well go ahead and get something to eat. There's a fellow back there making a long-distance call to Jupiter.
A UFO crashed here in 1947. Everybody knows it. It's common knowledge. The government tried to cover it up with the help of the CIA. How old did you say you are?
Joshua, take your cousin Nathaniel over to look at the nice radio man over there. Nathaniel will let you know when your hamburger gets here.
Anybody got any requests?
Yeah, leave.
Oh, I no longer have a human name. You may call me Xanax with a Z. They do.
God's sakes, I'm going to use that telephone if I have to rip it out of the wall. And you, go back to your own table and sit down.
Russell, I'll make the call. You get the gas.
Ask Erasmus about the check.
I will.
And about Joe.
It's the same phone call I make every other day. I think I've got it down by now. Russell, we are going to get off course once in a while, and sometimes you just have to go with it.
No, you don't.
He operates on a very high frequency. They look for people like that. If I were you, I'd keep an eye on him.
We sure to turn right at Kansas City.
Need to fill up my truck.
Pay me later. Pull it up out back. Put the camouflage back when you're done.
Camouflage?
It's a military term.
I know what camouflage is, ma'am. I wore it for years. I just never heard of anybody trying to disguise the gas pumps.
You military man?
Was. Navy.
I was in the Navy myself.
Oh, yeah?
Way back when.
Coffee, help him out, will you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Coffee, that's your name?
Nope. It's my beverage. There, you got it. Hold it right there.
I'm afraid to ask about this.
Oh, Emily has some customers that think these old pumps remind them too much of little extraterrestrials, you know, kind of shiny and low to the ground. No, actually, this used to be over on the front of the building. Emily woke up one morning and swears they moved the road.
Well, you seem pretty,
Normal?
well, yeah. I'd heard about this place, but I didn't believe it.
Yeah, well, you believe it. Welcome to Roswell. You know, this is the close encounters center of the universe. This is the mecca for all the nutballs that ever saw a flash in the sky.
Sort of a Graceland for the extraterrestrial set, huh?
Boy, it's sure a nice rig here. You and the family on vacation, are you?
Real long one. I lost my job. Just decided to make the best of it. See America first.
Oh. Mind me asking, you really in the CIA?
CIA? Oh, you mean my brother Joe? No, he's not in the CIA. He's in a vet's hospital in Denver. We were trying to get to him. Took a wrong turn.
Well, you sure did. Well, you're staying for the party.
What party?
It's an annual thing. All the negative energy in the universe converges on Roswell, and all the negative energy in Roswell converges on the A-Lee Inn. You ever heard of Scott Porter?
Yeah, he was what, an astronaut, right?
Walked on the moon. One of those guys in the middle nobody remembers, except he, like, dropped off the face of the planet, so to speak, right after he got back.
He got lost hiking or something.
Right around here. He's been missing for 20 years. Now, if he'd disappeared in the middle of Chicago, that would have been one thing, but you vanished from Roswell, all of a sudden you're an extraterrestrial martyr. You're the Jim Morrison of the UFO crowd.
But what's the party?
Every year, a bunch of people who believe in aliens from outer space get together here and wait to see if Scott Porter will come back.
From where?
From wherever he disappeared to. Emily thinks little moon people took him back to the moon. Xanax brain over there thinks the government is keeping him at the military base to protect him from aliens. Personally, I vote for spontaneous combustion.
Well, what's that?
It's when you catch fire and explode with no warning. 1 minute you're just walking down the street, next thing you know, it's Wicked Witch of the West time. Boom, splat. You're a puddle of charred flesh. Usually happens to people your age, though.
Dinner special. Put the word out.
You know, you got away with words, kid. You ever consider broadcasting?
Well,
Hold on. This is KUFO, back at you from the outer reaches of the Oort Cloud, also known as Emily's A-Lee Inn Cafe, culinary capital of eastern New Mexico. Now, as those of you who sleep under crystals know, today marks the 20th anniversary of the disappearance of the strangely departed astronaut Scott Porter. In his honor, Emily is whipping up an extra special dish this evening. She won't say what it is, but she promises it will taste just like chicken. And if you like it, she might just tell us what solar system she got the recipe from. And get this, in honor of Scott Porter, each and every customer is going to walk out of here today with a free fruitcake. That's right, folks. At the end of the night, we're going to pair you up with each other and send you home.
That's about enough. I'm at the end of my rope.
Oh, and here she comes. So we have some philosophical differences about how to run the station. Yes?
You pull that heretic stuff again and you're out, mister.
I always figured the poor guy got a heat stroke. Couldn't make it back. Darned ironic, though. Man goes to the moon and back. And gets lost 5 miles from Emily's A-Lee Inn Cafe.
Well, the only people who come here are lost, I think, you know, one way or another.
Don't forget to put that camouflage back on.
Ma'am.
Put on some weight this year, Coffee.
Oh, well, a pound.
He lives an hour from here. But we only see him once a year, on Scott Porter Day. Go figure.
Thought you said you didn't buy into all this stuff.
Well, I don't. But I love to watch people that do.
He says he's a skeptic. But deep down, his head's in the stars, just like the rest of us.
Russell! I talked to Erasmus. You're not going to believe this, but your brother is not in Denver.
I believe it. I'd faint dead away if he was ever where he's supposed to be.
He's in Santa Fe. He's catching the 10 o'clock bus to Los Angeles, and we can get him at the depot.
Let's go get the kids.
It's time to go.
This guy here.
I think that might be the point. You can't go now. Your burgers are done.
Josh, get these to go fast.
But what about the party?
Daniel, this is no time for a party.
I'd say this is exactly the right time, Mr. Green.
I'd say this is exactly the right time, Mr. Green.
Stick around, folks.
Officer, we're going to Santa Fe.
Huh. Not unless you got wings. The bridge is washed out. River went from dry to flood level in 90 minutes.
Flood. Clear as a bell out there.
Ah,
This happens in Area 51, too. I smell a conspiracy.
this is New Mexico. When it rains up north, it floods in the south.
Well, we have 4-wheel drive. I'm sure we'll be just fine.
I know you'll be fine. You're traveling with kids, mister. I'll give these back to you when it's safe to leave. Jim, load it up. It's gonna be a log.
Whether it's time to recoat your blacktop or water your bluegrass, talk to the folks in the red vest. They'll help you find everything you need to get your summer jobs done right. That's why Ace is a place for the helpful hardware folks.
School's out now. What to do?
Cheese to the rescue.
Make some hot cheese toppers. Crackers topped with melted cheese. Apples, ham, sure to please.
Cheese to the rescue.
To the rescue.
I could use something for this headache, Liz.
I've got Tylenol.
thought you used something else.
No, my doctor told me to switch.
Really? How come?
He said Tylenol won't irritate my stomach the way aspirin and even ibuprofen sometimes can.
And Tylenol's strong enough.
Oh, yeah. It works great.
To avoid the risk of stomach irritation, Tylenol is the pain reliever doctors recommend most.
You ready for more guy talk?
I am now.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Some families get more done in a day than others do in a week. They're the first to do anything, including to say,
Hey, how's it going?
now there's a car that does as much as your supercharged family. Introducing the all-new supercharged Regal GS. No other sports sedan squeezes in this much supercharged
Fun.
power and standard safety features into your daily routine. Regal GS by Buick.
Hey, life's a blur.
The all-new Regal GS, the official car of the supercharged family.
When you make a great meal like any of these, you're not only creating a dinner befitting this great American holiday, you're doing so in just about no time at all. Which does, of course, leave the rest of the day for things you enjoy more than cooking. Like, for instance, eating beef. It's what's for dinner.
Watch for these parental guidelines on CBS and use them wisely, because when we say welcome home, we want to be sure that our programs really are welcome in your home.
How far would you go to save your child? This mother is on a desperate search. Will she find him? Find out on 48 Hours Thursday.
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. But this Independence Day, it's all gone.
Things have changed in America.
What's right with America? CBS Friday.
Well, despite the apparent nice day outside, our friends at the weather station predict precipitation. That's rain to you and me out here in beautiful metropolitan Roswell. So, all aliens and or the missing astronaut Scott Porter, be advised it could be a muddy landing. Flash floods tend to put a damper on those annual close encounters. Now here's an Elton John tune dedicated to astronaut Porter, burning out his fuse up there alone. And I think it's going to be a long.
The explosive device. I am warning you. A little respect, please. The man's an American hero. This is no joke.
I brought Science of a Friend for Nathaniel and The Wonders of the Solar System for me. Thought that would be appropriate. It's not appropriate. How could science be your friend if you can spontaneously combust?
Where did you hear that? That's not true.
Yes, it is. Disgusting, charred flesh and slimy, gooey puddles.
I'm gonna go see the DJ.
Homework.
Done. The whole week's worth. That 300-mile stretch on Highway 40. Remember?
I do.
Uncle.
I can't believe he did that. He can't do that, can he? Steal a man's car keys.
If he hadn't taken them, I would have. I will follow you a lot of places. Across a raging river is not one of them.
Mr. Zarex, pardon me, could I borrow the catch?
Do you know what time it is?
Maybe I better get my own from the counter.
I thought I was losing it.
What do you mean?
Well, I've been trying to tell you something ever since we left Chicory Creek.
I know. The bus trip you took to New York, something happened.
You two start reading. It's the reason we are on the road now.
Russell, you've told me this much twice before, and I figured you'd tell me the rest when you're ready. Just please do not lead me to the edge of the cliff and leave me hanging there again, okay?
Well, it's really big. Really big. I mean, it is hard to believe.
And this is the right place for it.
Well, it's going to sound just as crazy as some of the people around here, and I'm not crazy, but I'm afraid you're going to think I am. I mean, it is really big.
Russell, just say it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you saw an alien or anything, right?
Maybe I better call Erasmus, see if Joe's checked in with him, have him stay put in Santa Fe till we can get to him.
They're doing it again, aren't you?
Just, not ready to talk about it. Yeah, okay.
Summer. A blue dress. You were 6. No, 7. You're looking for something. Someone. A doll. A rag doll.
Noelle.
You were playing in the woods. You put her down somewhere and forgot where you put her. But you never stopped looking. Then one day next summer,
I found her.
under a rock.
That was a good day.
Excuse me. I couldn't help overhearing. What just happened here?
This is Lucien. He works on the barter system. I give him lunch. He reads my palm. Darn thing is, though, he can't tell the future. He only sees the past.
Avoids a lot of malpractice suits that way. Well, it's been a pleasure.
You are a doubter. Please allow me.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm a Baptist. Well,
A river. Nighttime. Crickets. The rustle of silk. A waltz played by a distant orchestra. Rose. And a man named Horace.
Horace Hartbach. My dear Lord in heaven.
It was a hot night. You removed your glove. You removed the other glove. Then you...
Mother?
Russell, this gentleman has just been explaining to me the mysteries of... Excuse me, my family are waiting for the kitchen. Horace Hartbach.
A good announcer is honest. If you're not honest, you're outrageous. And if you're not honest or outrageous, you're nothing in this business. And sometimes, no matter what you do, you're nothing anyway.
It's a sign.
Whoa! Sorry about that, folks. A little glitch courtesy of the electric company. Thank heavens for Miss Emily here, the ultimate survivalist. Her emergency generator kicked in and we're back on the air. We're prepared for anything here at the A-Lee Inn. Invaders from outer space, World War III, the return of the bell-bottom. Yeah, you'll just find us camping out in the old bomb shelter.
You've done it this time, Jake. I told you never to say anything about the shelter on the air. Do you know what kind of people that information's gonna bring in here? You're fired, Jake. Get out.
Okay. Good luck, kid.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
You want to earn $5 an hour?
Sure.
Good. You're the new DJ.
Great.
Keep your mouth shut. Music only.
You don't want me to say anything?
I don't even want you to think anything.
What are you doing? Looking for aliens?
Rain clouds. I'd settle for an alien if you'd take me to Santa Fe.
Hey, mind me asking, how'd your brother get from a vet hospital in Denver to a bus depot in Santa Fe?
Kind of curious about that myself. Oh, my brother's a good guy, but he's been fighting his own demons so long he thinks they're his friends now. He's a con artist. Hell, he even conned his own kid.
Well, we've all told a lie or two, haven't we?
There's a difference between telling one and living one. But he's my brother, and I love him. Seems awful strange there's a river separating us again.
A river?
When we were kids, there was this little stream that cut right through the middle of our property. Mama always told us to stay away from it, which, of course, required that we go down there just as often as we could. One day, Joe fell in. He cried out for me. The current took him across the other side and started to pull him away. All I had to do was just jump that little stream, maybe 8 feet. pull him to safety. But I froze. Just stood there and watched him disappear, swept away. About 100 yards down, he got tangled up in a tree limb, crawled out. He's pretty well banged up, you know. Cuts and bruises from the river bottom. But he wasn't worried about that. He just kept asking me over and over again, why didn't you save me? I might as well be dead. You let me die. Never did go back to that little stream. We just kept drifting further and further apart. Give anything to have that stream back again. Have that day back. That moment back.
I'm a con man too, Russell. Just like your brother, maybe worse. And I'm sick and tired of it. You know, the government thinks I'm dead. My family thinks I'm lost. All these cuckoos think I'm partying with Elvis on the far side of the moon. And I come here every summer just to... It's kind of like coming to your own funeral, you know, you hear all the good stuff. And then the rest of the time, I just sort of tend to my horses and my cattle and kind of keep to myself. Well, my hair's turned white and I gained a few pounds. Well, my name's Scott Porter. And one day, ways back, I walked on the moon.
There's something big at McDonald's. Right now, a triple cheeseburger is just 99 cents. A big beefy burger in honor of Hercules from Disney's new movie in theaters now.
What you folks need is a hero.
And if you've got a hero-size appetite, McDonald's is just the burger. It's hot. It's tasty. It's a triple cheeseburger for just 99 cents. So hop in your chariot and hurry to your McDonald's, because this big deal won't be around for long. It's a big burger with a small price.
We had that last week.
Listen, we had it last month.
No, we had that last week.
No, we did
and you
not
liked
have that
it,
last
and
week.
I made two of them because this is the second one that I made.
Two?
Yes, we had two.
I don't know the one. What
you
is
loved
that?
that.
What is that?
That your mother made.
No, she
Oh,
no,
yes, she
no,
did.
she didn't make anything like that.
I know that your mother made that.
Well, she might have made that.
Oh, well, come on. What was it going to do? We're going to eat that 3 nights in a row? Your
what's
mother.
that?
Well, that I don't know what that is. Don't touch it.
Why put up with over-frozen food? Look at Maytag's new Dual Cool refrigerator. The Dual Cool, another great idea from Maytag, the dependability people.
The Promised Land will continue.
Breast cancer detection will report on a powerful new tool that may allow doctors to examine tumors inside a patient without surgery. Tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
Hurricane Fran hits Wednesday.
We can always tie ourselves to something sturdy.
Then, why have Ray's parents gone suddenly sappy?
I love you.
Feel the love.
Oh, God. I love you, son.
On a special Raymond, right after The Nanny, CBS Wednesday.
Hey, everybody, this is Jerry the King Roller. Only Fireworks City has the main event rocket assortment. A $30 value for only $9. That's a 70% discount. For fireworks that are really out of this world, follow me to Fireworks City. Oh, no, I really hate this part.
Fireworks City's located in the Greenville area just across the River Bridge on Highway 82 in Lake Village, Arkansas. Look for the giant red and white circus tent. The biggest selection and the lowest prices are at Fireworks City.
It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary, Emily. On this day of all days, a human voice has to ascend to the skies. They have to know we're waiting. All right.
right to send away. Happy talk only. No axes to grind, no personal opinions. Do you understand?
No problem. I don't have any opinions anyway.
Yeah, it's not in there. Must be in the car.
Well, is it something I can help you find?
No, but it's something you gotta see. What are you doing in my car?
Oh, catching a little shut-eye. Smelling all the places where your family's been, wondering what kind of gas mileage you get, you know.
Would it have killed you to ask permission, Jake?
Probably not. Usually easier to ask forgiveness. You guys want me to leave?
Well, we were having a conversation. Private conversation.
No, it's okay. Jake knows the whole story. He's the only one.
You want to look back there and see if you can find a tan suitcase, little one?
Oh, am I still fired, Coffee?
Yeah, I believe you are, Jake. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Well, it never is. Is it?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my daughter's. She's a saver and a rememberer. Now, let's see here. Great American heroes. I just want you to see whose picture is right there next to Meriwether Lewis's under explorers.
That's predictable. Yeah, I'm sorry I told you about me, Mr. Green. I thought maybe you'd understand. I guess I was wrong.
Understand what? What's he talking about?
I suspect you'd have to be in the public limelight to know what he's talking about. Maybe that's why he turned to me.
You want a pillow?
You got one? I guess that's a no.
Oh. Russell, you have to try this. It's amazing.
Of course it's amazing. Everything's amazing. We've been cooped up here all day.
He just described our honeymoon. At least part of it. Myrtle Beach.
The smell of jasmine and the sea spray.
Did I mention the gardenia he laid on your pillow?
I don't remember a gardenia.
Oh, I do.
And you can tell all that just by looking at her hand?
Lines and wrinkles are nothing more than the experiences of a lifetime. They describe the past, like words in a book. There's nothing mystical or magical about it.
Well, that part I'll agree with.
My son was born with the heart of a skeptic.
Has anybody seen Coffee? I thought maybe he came back in here.
No.
Well, you know the past. Where'd he go?
Coffee's past is a complete mystery. I've looked at his palm, and it's stand top secret. May I see your hand? You two have a lot to talk about.
If we don't get out of here soon, we're not going to make it to Santa Fe before Joe leaves. And who knows when we'll see him again. He'll just disappear for another year or two. And then, one of these days, forever.
I know this is making me nuts.
Is Uncle Russell about to spontaneously combust?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to have my grandchildren being splattered on. Let's go for a walk. Come on, Russell.
Okay, that was... hang on. That was... I have no idea who that was, because this darn thing isn't labeled. At least I can't find the label. Oh, wait. Hey, this is Memorex DBS 90, and this is Josh Green. Remember that name.
Mama, did you ever keep any secrets from Daddy?
Sure I did. He kept a few from me, too. Every one of them turned out to be a regret. Sooner or later, the truth always came out. Like my secret bank account. See, I figured the only way we'd save a nickel would be if I put away some household money without telling him. Turned into a nice little nest egg. Oh, his feelings were so hurt. See, because I hadn't trusted him.
Mama, I've got a secret, a great big one.
I know.
Claire knows, too. We've talked about it.
I saw something wonderful, something I can't explain, and something I don't know if Claire will understand, because I don't understand it myself. I was on the bus on the way back to New York.
You're about to tell me, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't. Whatever it is, belongs to Claire. First. All your secrets do. Russell, you'll do the right thing. Oh, it's that Mr. Coffee you were looking for.
Well, she told her all about me.
No, sir, I hadn't told a soul.
Don't you worry. Russell knows how to keep a secret.
I figured you'd be bouncing around the bar with that photograph, trying to convince everybody that I'm Scott Porter. I appreciate that you didn't do that. I always hated all that hero garbage. It's what drove me into seclusion in the first place. Women throwing themselves at me, politicians using me to collect votes, advertisers trying to get a piece of the action. And why? Just because I was lucky enough to get a little moon dust on my boots?
Mr. Porter, America poured its heart and soul into putting that moon dust on your boots. You owe the country a little bit more in a disappearing act.
You think I don't own that? You think that don't eat away at me every day? You know, I come here every year hoping that maybe this is the year that I'll finally have the courage to jump my own damn river, only it keeps getting wider and faster.
What are you talking about?
I saw something up there, Russell. I have the answer. Maybe the answer to life itself. Only I can't share it with anybody. I just can't do that.
Hey, look, I got a card from Ashley.
Oh, from Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah. You're learning.
Learning what?
You just looked at the back.
Whoa. Oh, how'd I do it?
Not good.
Not good?
It was
What do you
too
mean?
out.
You're like, they just kind of look over there and you can flick back like
No,
that.
not quite.
Or just...
So how do you look for the hallmark on the back of a card? You watch The Master.
The Master, a great one.
See it again?
Get out of here.
What?
Get out of here. This is not fair.
Why does Tums work so fast and Pepsid AC work so much slower? Because they work on heartburn in totally different ways. Tums Calcium naturally, rapidly neutralizes acid, so it works fast. Pepsid AC's famotidine has to travel through your bloodstream to block natural acid production, so it takes at least 40 minutes. So, why does Tums work